start, bench, Manscaped. This is the same thing as start, bench, cut. If you ain't know, guys. And we're gonna go with 2000 and what year was this? 2019 draft. 2019 draft. Yeah, 2019 draft.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert, Tua tag, or Jalen Hurts. Start, bench, cut. Let me hear it.
I don't get what the question is. What do you mean?
All right, so if you had to start, top three. Who's your top? Rank your top three of that.
Who is the three?
Herbert,
Hurts,
and Tua.
Allen, and Tua?
Yeah. Herbert, Hurts,
One
Tua.
has to start on your team. One's going to get benched, and somebody's got to get left out.
Okay, I'm going to start Tua.
Okay.
I'm going to... And the other one was Herbert and Hurts.
Herbert and Hurts.
I'm going to bench Hurts and bench Herbert and cut Hurts.
Ooh, man.
I think Tua's an outstanding quarterback, bro.
Tua's great.
I think he's
now,
great.
Bro.
What are the standards? What are our
Meech is
standards?
an Eagles fan, by the
Meech
way.
is an Eagles fan.
Sorry, Meech.
It's okay. I'm being realistic because I would.
Who you got, Meech?
I would start Tua, bench Hurts, and cut Herbert.
Bro. Herbert's getting disrespected right now. I don't know.
I'm starting Herbert, guys. I don't give a fuck.
Herbert's
I don't give a
so
fuck.
gifted, bro.
I don't give a
Herbert
fuck
is great.
what y'all talking about. A lot of Dolphins fans has been talking a lot of shit this week, saying, "Oh yeah, we're so happy that we drafted Tua over Herbert." Herbert is a product of a dog shit team with a dog shit coaches
And a mid receiving core too. Mid. Keenan Allen is shit in the bed this season.
I think it's just him.
It's just him and then like
I think
Palmer
everybody
and
else-
Mike Williams.
Mike Williams
Yeah,
been out too.
Mike
He
Williams.
re-hurt that
Palmer
high
came out of the
ankle sprain,
came
bro.
out of the woodwork, cuz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DeAndre Carter's been okay, but I mean Gerald Everett's solid.
Let's not pretend that Herbert didn't drive the Chargers down that motherfucking field with what they thought was the last drive of the game. and have a game. That was a game-winning drive.
Yeah.
By Justin Herbert against the Chiefs.
Yep.
That was a game-winning drive, even though they didn't win the game.
Because Mahomes, man.
Mahomes is Mahomes, but we're not going to sit up here and act like Herbert ain't him.
No, he is him.
So I'm starting Herbert.
Man.
I'm benching Hurts. I'm benching Hurts and I'm cutting Tua. I'm cutting Tua because he has that team is so fucking stacked. When you have Tyreek Hill, when you got Jalen Waddle as your 1 and 2, that's crazy. I'm sorry.
And you gotta get sick.
But here's the thing.
It's just pieces
so-
everywhere.
How many years
It's
Jalen
just-
Waddle been in the league?
This is second year.
Last year, did he do anything or no?
He was okay.
He was all right.
But now
Pretty
having Tyreek Hill
average.
opens it up so much more.
Yeah,
course.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Definitely.
Here's the thing about all right. So I don't know.
It's
What do you
so
got?
tough,
It's tough.
bro.
It's tough.
It's so tough.
It is.
Go ahead, Matt. Who do you got? I already said who I got.
Don't think I'm disrespecting Herbert either. He's definitely solid in my book.
I mean, I think the most unproven one out of the group is probably Jalen Hurts, right?
For
Like
sure.
we haven't seen what
For sure.
Jalen Hurts can do without.
I want to see him in the playoffs. I want to see what he does in the real games.
Exactly.
The real
But then
ones.
again, the same can be said for Tua. Like one more hit and Tua's brain is literally a fucking snack pack
Yeah.
pudding. Like it's going to be really bad if Tua gets hit hard one more time. So I don't know, not to hold that against him because he's still
No, you're
great,
making a valid point, though.
but it's tough. It's like going forward, like these guys aren't proven. Justin Herbert is a winner in the NFL. Like we've seen him have a couple winning seasons already. And I think with an even playing field, I got to take Justin Herbert. He's just so much more of a gifted passer. And I think like reliably, like we talked about, if a guy could just go out and say like, get you this touchdown, like win you that game. I think Justin Herbert's probably the one out of the three that can
Oh,
do that for
100%.
you.
Yeah,
Solid, for
100%.
sure.
Yeah, no, you're right.
To put a team on their straight up back
Mhm.
and just pass the whole game. Yeah, I got Herbert. All day.
if you're
I got
saying
Herbert
that,
all
So
day.
I actually want to change
Yeah,
my
sure.
start bench cut. I'm going to start Herbert. I'm going to
Let's
bench
go.
two. I'm going to cut Hurts.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
I think
All right, all right.
I apologize for not giving him the credit. He's a dog, Herbert.
Yeah, I like Herbert a lot, man. I think he's a dog.
Facts, he is.
You put him on a team like Patrick Mahomes. You put him on a team like
Bro,
Jalen Hurts. You put him on a team
honestly,
like Tua's.
he does that though. He does shoot out. If you give it, you gotta give it to him. He shoots out with Pat Mahomes.
He does.
Like consecutively every year.
he
It's a
went-
shootout.
He
with-
goes toe to toe with
toe-to-toe
Patty every time. He
does-
loses.
I was about to say
He
he
loses.
loses, but that motherfucker, man, listen, he like, I ain't bowing down to you, motherfucker. You can be beat. for
There's a
sure.
lot of Herbert haters, though, specifically people that are fans of Herbert. I mean, fans of people like the Broncos fans, Chiefs fans,
Yeah.
Raiders fans.
That's how it was with Brady when Brady was on the Pats. All those other teams, they hated him because
Like Ed fucking hates Herbert for some reason. But like a lot of people also hate Herbert because ESPN gives him a lot of credit, and he actually has a losing record as a quarterback.
Who?
Herbert.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he actually
Wow.
does have a losing record. But that's not due to Herbert. At the end
No,
of the
it
day,
isn't.
that's not because of Herbert. Like Herbert does everything that he can do every single fucking game, and his team blows it for him every time.
We need to reevaluate the Chargers medical staff because this is the same staff that pierced the lung of Tyrod Taylor when they tried to give him an injection. So, like, what is going on with their health and safety, whatever they
That whole
have?
franchise is suspect,
It's
man.
yeah,
I can't
it's
lie.
not
Even
good.
when Rivers, you notice that Rivers played a hell of a game every fucking year.
I mean, shit, the guy's got 15 kids. Nobody was going to step in.
And how many playoff wins did Phillip Rivers have with the Chargers?
I don't even know.
That's a great question because they had a great talent.
Sounds good.
Antonio Gates, LaDainian Tomlinson, all these motherfuckers, bro. And they wound up not doing shit every single fucking year. I think that has something to do with their franchise.
Yeah.
And now it's rubbing off on Herbert. And now people like, oh, he's a professional loser. No, fuck out of here. His franchise is professional losers. He's good.
I could see Herbert going to the Giants in the future.
Herbert
God.
actually avoided the Giants.
Yeah.
I don't
He
know why
avoided the
would do that.
Giants. He
Well, because Ben McAdoo was there.
we had a
true.
terrible,
The porn
corrupt
stash.
franchise at the
Yeah.
time.
Gettleman.
He-
Oh my
Dave
God.
Gettleman. It was disgusting. I don't blame him, honestly, but he stayed in Oregon for his senior year. He says it's because he wanted to play with his brother, but it was really because he didn't want to play for the Giants, which is sad because I really wanted him bad.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that would be awesome. I could see him on the Giants.
Him
though.
and Odell. Oh my goodness.
Nah, it
So
would've been
it's,
lit.
Phillip Rivers is 5-7.
5-7 in the
It's not
playoffs.
too bad.
It's
I
not
mean,
too bad, but it ain't, it
It
ain't
ain't
too
like-
good
close,
either.
It's nowhere
Yeah,
close to where you got to be to win a Super Bowl, obviously. But
for sure.